Boise is called the City of Trees for a reason, and efforts to plant even more trees this spring are put on pause as an ongoing side effect of funding freezes. I'm your neighborhood reporter Jessica Davis, talking with the Treasure Valley Canopy Network about how they're navigating this change and how this is going to impact residents. Treasure Valley Canopy Network is on a mission to plant trees across the Treasure Valley. They received more than $1 million in federal Forest Service grants in 2023, but now spring planting plans are put on pause due to the federal funding freeze.
We do know we do have funding currently to plant trees in Boise, so we'll be planting trees in Boise this fall. And if we can make up that gap, or if the federal funding freeze goes away, we'll be able to plant in those other cities as well.
Executive Director of the Treasure Valley Canopy Network, Lance Davison, tells me the freeze not only affects their planting schedule, but their staff, since the network typically sends the Forest Service invoices for monthly reimbursements.
We want to keep our staff going, so we're going to continue to invoice the USDA Forest Service for that. Hopefully, eventually those invoices will get paid. But luckily, because we don't put all our eggs in one basket, we do have other funding sources.
Other sources include the City of Boise, the nonprofits members, public and private sectors, and other organizations. But to stay afloat after a dip in the budget, they'll have to borrow from their financial reserves. I sat down with Boise Mayor Lauren McLean, who prioritizes planting in the city in an effort to reduce urban heat.
It has real impact on real people throughout this region. And that is, our goal is to cool our neighborhoods with trees. Got a whole bunch harder if the city's not involved as we are.
The network hopes to plant 100,000 trees in Boise by 2030 to improve air quality and shade during hotter months. But with the pause in additional funding, cities like Nampa and Meridian will have to wait until the fall to receive resources from the organization.
We have halted all the programming for our move west, which we're really excited to do. We've proven that we could do great work for the city of Boise. We'd like to do it for cities of Nampa, Meridian, Caldwell. So that's where we're at. But I refuse to give up hope.
Programs like the Treasure Valley Tree Captains will remain inactive until the fall following the pause in funding. And Executive Director Lance Davison says that the nonprofit isn't the only organization going through these changes and that he's keeping a sense of hope to move forward. I'm your neighborhood reporter Jessica Davis, reporting for Idaho News 6.